Hello, hello, hello. It is your thingy boblingy with the skeleton ringy Jackal Khan doing now the Necron campaign for a good smidgen. Let's have those funny, sleepy little skeletons do the funny skeleton dance. And hopefully I don't make the same mistake I did with Ro. Oh, right, Nephrisha. Forcing the tomb spider to stand aside is too unintelligible to be tricked or reasoned with. It should simply be obliterated. Invocate destructive distraction. Part of the tomb and the rest of the construct will default to its proper behavior and attempt to repair the damage, instead of posing a threat to the Royal Guard. Sure.
The Royal Guard's weapons gouged a deep scar in the tomb wall. The tomb spider's unsophisticated engrams struggled to reconcile its coded behavior with the more recent violent madness. It moved to attack, but was rendered sluggish by its conflicted programming.
Suffer negative status as next skirmish. Necron versus Necron hate crimes. Gotta love it, I guess. Dust gathered here to sweep him away. Yeah. Loading times are not too bad.
This defective construct has served as an obstacle long enough. Deactivate it to a terminal end.
Alright. You are...
A million warriors, a million fools.
Got 3 scarabs and 3 warriors. The warriors themselves should prove to be a pretty bad problem, but I do got a fun little thing for them real quick. I'll deploy some scarabs here. The weaker one should be out of sight. Oops. This one should be here. And I'll save the other thing for later. Or... no, that's too close.
I command as I am commanded.
I may be better off setting him here. That way he can at least kite some of the lesser ones. Alright. And then put the warriors here. That way I can take care of those, and then... alright, starting with you. I'm gonna have you deal with them real quick. You being the most hard to deal with.
A million warriors, a million fools.
Nothing there, so we'll continue along. Oh, you're an immortal. Okay, that should be... ooh. Ooh, okay. And you're down. Alright. Expected you to die. I expected you to die harder. Reinforcements, naturally. But luckily, I got my own. I have you fight him. Interesting. Not gonna explode you just yet. Alright, that's bad. Maybe switch. Have you shoot. Oh, fuck me, you're big. Okay. And then have you move in here. Well, I've got reinforcements too. Maybe. Yep. My spider against yours. Let's see who wins. I'm gonna self-destruct because why not? Luckily, they're not enough to actually beat him, so I can distract them mostly. And keep him kiting around. Oh, you're gonna regret that. Skeleton on skeleton crime turns into bug wars. Let's see. Ooh. Scarab Hive. Might do that there. Get a little scarab swarm going. Have him. Christ. Okay. Now we're doing bug on bug crime. Only one there. Don't explode though. Ow. Blocketed. Not so blocketed. I'm gonna have the Immortal Act though. Better here. If I can get this thing down, that should be a lot better. Nothing. Ooh, yes, restore you. Yes! Okay, we got the perfect cycle going. Just keep him there. He should be fine. Oh no. You're getting downed more. Yeah, I have to use him, yep. At least I get more Dominion. And since you're gonna explode... Well, that was enough of that. You're not enough. And too small to even notice, so... Getting closer... You're too weak to even...
Most pleasing will observe realize.
Don't need to do that yet, but I should be able to heal my Scarab next turn. Or Spider. Fuck me. I'm getting bounced. Just one. Barely enough. Deployed a full swarm. And you're down. Cool. I think that was just it. Destroy that thing. And victory is obtained.
Unexpected visitors. I had wondered at all the noise.
Cryptek Jepka. Our Pharaon commanded you be awakened to attend him within the Sepulchre Regnant. I am surprised to find you already released from stasis.
I am surprised our Pharaon could recall me at all. Diagnostics suggest his engrammatic degradation to be...
Jepka got booty extensions, nice.
No. My tomb woke me some time ago in response to the alien presence. Thus far, my constructs have dissuaded interlopers. I trust the spider at my door gave you little trouble.
My Grand Seneschal, Viceroy. The title escapes me. No matter. I recall such grand weapons and cunning devices at my disposal. I have need of your craft, my technomancer.
I am your Grand Vizier, my Pharaon. The eons of the Great Sea have doubtless taken their toll. But worry not. Your loyal servant stands ready to assist you in grasping the principles by which you ruled before your slumber.
I rule as ever I did. I need no other's hand to steer my domain. Return to the Sepulchre Regnant, Grand Vizier, and yes, I shall determine the course of my command. I shall remember what to do.
I shall get this fucking sleep paralysis out of my fucking brain.
Of course, my Pharaon. A million apologies for offering even the slightest appearance of doubt. Grand Vizier Jebka is at your disposal, ever devoted and dutiful.
Groovy. Alright, let us continue onward. The Soul Forges were like a tired Ponzi scheme. Oh, tired or triad? How do the aristocracy and the royals even retain?
Necron, I humbly submit to the court a matter that requires urgent attention.
So, depending, I remember, I'm assuming you're referring to the Mechanicus, because they're using this planet, which has an abundance of mechanical resources to make a sublime forge world, so they can make more of their stuff. But the Necrons also had this planet before for relatively the same reason, because it's mechanically useful. But they utilize the resources in a different way.
Speak, Cryptid.
My divination of the heavens has revealed a new void ship entering Kivroth's orbital reaches. It matches neither the designs of our human enemy, nor those of our own kind.
You were right to bring this to the court, Cryptic. We awoke into a galaxy full of enemies. These invasive species flock to our domain like circling carrion birds. Our guard! The presence of uninvited visitors to Kivroth is displeasing to me. I wish them banished from our sight. See to it.
Of course, my Pharaon. An orbital weapon of sufficient power, a formidable Gauss pylon array, is being excavated by human interlopers ignorant of what they have uncovered. My royal guard shall retake the weapon and use it to strike this spacecraft from orbit.
I wonder if they're talking about the Voton. Alrighty. Oh, I meant, how do the higher-up Necrons have personalities? Okay, so that's, like, heavy in their lore. So the Necrons used to be their own people. They were called the Necron tier. I'll go with Fekon. And they basically evolved on a planet that was heavily irradiated. Now, you'd think that if they, like, adapted to that planet, that they wouldn't have, like, super cancer by the age of 30. But super cancer they did. And there have been, like, they had a very short lifespan. Which means that in that time, a lot of Necron society revolved around, like, doing the best you can with the time you had left, which created many different dynasties. And the better you are at what you did, it was basically your increase to status at life. When the war in heaven took place and the old gods, when the old ones challenged the Necrons, and the Necrons were under the thrall of the, what were they called? The Catan? The Catan kind of implemented a system that the more useful you were in Necron tier society, the higher of a machine body you'll have when you became a Necron. So there were, like, a lot of people who were pretty much like the best of the best, like scientists, orators, generals, that sort of thing. Whereas everyone else kind of just got these low maintenance bodies. So more or less, it's basically just who they were before they became a Necron determined their status, and that's why the higher echelon have personalities, because there wasn't too many resources to spare when this whole process happened, and a lot of lower class Necron tier kind of got the shittiest end of the stick. Especially the Slayer virus, or the Flayer virus. That one sucked in particular. We'll do this, right? Yes? What? Oh, Intruder down. Intruder down? The Nemesaur. Bacon jackets, pretty much. What is this one? Shoot down. Oh. Oh, I see. So I can't access it? I guess I can't. Okay. So I'll have to do another mission. The Nihil Arc. Nihil! Nihil. Nihil. With Amuka. Got it.
Adherents of the Destroyer Creed are anathema to all non-deviant Necrons. Yet, Sankotep tolerated their nihilistic madness to use them as weapons and enforce his rule. Their master, Nihilarch Ukensep, was of the Eupatridae, and would be necessary for the Destroyers to accept the Pharaoh's command.
I am told Ukensep's tomb has not yet been uncovered by the invaders. She slumbers still, and must be awoken. This task I grant to you, Vargard.
It shall be done, my Pharaoh. The Nihilarch's host are known to not cleave to the will of their superiors. The task is complex.
They will obey their Pharaoh. But until such time as Ukensep is by my side, the adherents to the Destroyer Creed may need more forceful persuasion to accept the authority of a Vargard. I trust that will not be a significant obstacle, Nefershah.
I know well the caprice of the Destroyers. They will be brought to heel.
Alright. We'll do that. Always try and claim as many rewards as possible. How much of what can I use? The Cryptek Wraiths were pretty good. And then some flayed ones. We should be good to go. The Mechanicus do have a very slow start in return in regards to like what units you can bring with you. But with Necrons, you just get a good portion right off the bat.
Was untouched by the invader, and indeed seemed untouched by any save time.
Open in the name of Vargard Nefershah, Hand of the Pharaon. It will not open. No great surprise. The Destroyers, in their madness, eschew the appropriate protocols. We must make our own way through.
Ooh, I got 2 of them. Interesting. I'm gonna bypass. Create an opening elsewhere to gain entrance.
Searching around the parts of the tomb above the surface, an area of weakness was identified where seismic activity had partially collapsed an outer wall. The Vargard's force removed rubble and widened the breach until they were able to gain entrance.
No consequences.
The adherents to the Destroyer Creed were already awake, though Ukensep herself still slumbered. In the darkness of the tomb, they confronted the agents of the Vargard. The Destroyers gave no sign of deference to the Vargard's rightful commands. The emblematic pathways of their minds twisted, lost in waves of nihilistic madness.
Nihil.
You intend to prove a point by sacrificing yourselves before accepting my authority. Then such a gesture is no more than a waste of the materials of which you are constructed.
The Destroyers were still unmoving, but hyperphase fields and Gauss coils whined with growing energy as the Royal Guard attained firing positions.
Such a tiresome game of power this is, when there is but one power on Kivaroth. To stand in the way of the Pharaoh's command is to beg for execution.
Alrighty. You shouldn't confront Necron authority, I suppose. Don't go down with the system. Down with control. System of a down. System control.
These outcasts know nothing but their madness. If they choose to stand in our way, they shall be annihilated.
Annihilator! Kill all units. Those are... let's see. Who do we have? Amonku? Amonk?
Seeking the foe.
Oh, she sounds hot too. The Wraith's Onslaught, Tachyon Arrow, War Scythe, Reanimation Protocols. I love the Destroyer's big knife. he's got some definite cleavage, we could say. Excuse me. I'm gonna have her appear in the back right here. Let's see, Wraiths, Reanimation Protocols, Wraith Form. Have him in the back. Get some flayed ones. That Notgowan guy might be like a famous YouTuber. He totally is. He's one of the very best. The best that ever was. And then a warrior. We'll have him go back. Give them some time to come to us. Maybe another warrior? Another warrior. Right here. Alright. We'll have one sneak around. Well, what do you know? That might have been a bad idea. Sneak around I will still. Oh, okay. Groovy. No?
Blades bad.
Have you go forward a bit. Oh, you're fast. Oh, you're very fast. I'm gonna intercept you, though. You got some good damage, though. We'll keep that up. Getting the destroyer down quickly is going to be our main priority.
Blades bad.
Bleeds your bed.
Seeking the foe.
Keanu Reeves belly button shrimp. Nice. Let's see. Have him move here for a sec. They're still not close enough. Definitely do some more damage here. He might have actually done a thing. Wraith form. Let's try it. No? Okay. Ooh, that might not have been a bad... Might not have been a great call, but I do need to get closer to this thing anyway. Still not enough to deal with me. But... you're down. Why do you get such distance? Hmm. I'll have you come to me just a little bit. If you can... Oh, you're gonna die a little too, aren't you? Alright. Instead... Don't know what this does, but let's find out. Okay. More Dominion for me. Yummy. You are down!
The wrath.
I'm gonna deal with this thing before it gets to be too much of a problem. Blocked. I think that was my Necron that was down, but... have this one at least enter the fray slowly. Necrons are very slow, but that's on par for their faction. At least the lower level ones. Have him move us a little bit closer. He's probably going to be downed, but we'll see. Ooh, nice. Okay, cool.
Seeking the foe. Scythe them down!
Have him move a little closer. Can't hurt anyone yet.
I am the blade.
Interesting. I guess they're both intact, but I want to hit this one first. Groovy.
Bring me the foe.
Let's see if I can do a dash attack. No. Don't want to hurt the thing, so... Save turn.
The wrath.
Oh, well, I fucked that up, didn't I?
I trust this needless waste has demonstrated our worthiness to enter the inner tomb. Continue and locate Ugansep's sarcophagus chamber.
I'm really glad you have to just down them instead of, like, fully kill them to win. That's very good for, like, getting that easy victory squeak. Reanimate. But I don't have anything to reanimate. Restore my leader's HP. Generate... sacrifice a unit to decrease vigilance. Nah. Get some Dominion real quick. Very satisfying, the devil tap. It is nice. I do like it. Choose one of the following directives. Yes, I did that. Oh. Forgot about the square.
The passageways material danger they posed was very real.
There is no need to incur further losses reaching Ukansep. We will dismantle or avoid these countermeasures, and in doing so, remind the destroyers they stand below the throne of the Pharaon.
Send Royal Guard down the passageway with thousands of pressure sensors on the floor which trigger wall-mounted weapons through pathways, both living brains and living metal on the floor, which in a corridor full of spinning, hard, dense alloy blades. If you could use one of their voice effects, which character would you pick to steal their mic? For the Necrons or the Mechanicus? I do like... So, the Necrons are pretty good sounding, but that's just because they have good voices, but the rest, they utilize, like, very similar voice effects. But with the Mechanicus, you get, like, very widely different ones, and I really like the sound Faustius makes, as well as Scavola. Let's do this.
The Royal Guard negotiated the hidden pressure sensors adeptly, but several were nevertheless affected by missteps. Emerald beams stabbed out from emplaced weaponry, and synaptic discharges shredded higher engrammatic functions.
Ouch. What's this? Attacks will always inflict minimum damage. If an attack inflicts fixed damage, reduce that damage by 1 instead. Fuck me. Trades in the Infinite. Who messages me now?
The destroyers are not alone in this region of the tomb. Its warrior phalanxes are also awakening. We cannot assume they remain unaffected by the destroyers' madness. Fight through them before they can demonstrate their wayward loyalties.
Reach destination. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Well, it looks like I might have to go... around this way.
I am the Wrath.
I could go toe-to-toe with that thing, but I would be better off having something at my disposal to better contend with it. And I might just go with a fresher Canoptic Wraith. I might be better putting my injured flayed one right here so that I can engage both of the warriors. In fact, having the other Wraith here might be beneficial. And then these two warriors should pose a good... Let's see. Alright, let's try that. And then we'll see what they do. First and foremost... Oh, that wasn't wise. Wait. Alright. Alright, so... Moving him closer. Should be good.
I am the blade. Scythe them down!
That way I get a good amount of distance. Nope.
I obey.
Just have her move forward. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, fuck you! Alright, alright, alright.
Blade's bad.
Keep our forward momentum going. Oh boy. Okay. I guess. Bring the other one here.
I ask only that the enemy is within my reach.
Move her ahead. You're down. You're regenerating. You're down again. Man, I'm just getting fucked in my unit count. At least the AI is willing to let my units not completely die, per se.
I am the blade.
The Royal Guard had reached the threshold of Ukinsep's sarcophagus chamber. As the Royal Guard entered the chamber, Ukinsep's stasis crypt opened, and the Nihilach emerged.
Hooray!
disturbs my rest. Such visions I had. Worlds laid barren, the earth scorched of life, the stars themselves dying at our hand. Now I awake into the foulness of a galaxy not yet dead. Nyarlathotep Ukensep, the Royal Guard has come to summon you to the court of Sankotep, Master of Kivroth. We are to heed the word of a Vargard, the attack dog of the Theron, the most beloved pet fawning at the foot of his throne. We will not be summoned like underlings to grovel at court. You enter my tomb as intruders in a sovereign realm, not as emissaries to whom we owe deference.
Eons in stasis had done little to temper Ukensep's brutality or reinforce her proper loyalties. She advanced on the Royal Guard, clearly willing to destroy the Theron's emissaries to satisfy her pride as Nyarlathotep of Kivroth's destroyers.
Stay your wrath, Nyarlathotep. Kivroth is invaded. Interlopers infest our world. Invaders? A rival dynasty? Or some manner of alien filth? Human. A new and verminous biological species, daring to seize our world as their own. Acknowledge your Theron's authority, attend to him, and eradicate this scourge from our world. Repulsive. The very thought of such hateful, festering flesh. It must be scoured, severed, reduced to sterile dust. If my destroyers will have their rightful voice at Sankotep's court, and we may revel in the extermination of this teeming growth, then I deign to take my place beside the throne.
Thus did Ukensep, last of the Eupatridae, affirm her allegiance. Sankotep's court was restored for war. Though even at this early juncture, Nevershah could barely conceal her misgivings at the state of her master's retinue.
Yay. How much time am I working with here? 48? Okay. She pondered on his orb. His orb was quite well-rounded.
Report, Cryptek.
As predicted, the pylons were easily reclaimed by your warriors, honored Vargard. The invaders displayed unexpected resilience, but it was of little consequence in the end.
And the weapons themselves.
My technomantic skills were enough to make the pylons responsive to the throne's command protocols once more. They are fully charged and operational.
Good. By Sankotep's will, open fire.
The Gauss Annihilators were the pinnacle of such weapon technologies. With the strength to reach into Kivroth's orbit, their coils thrummed to bursting with energy, and their focusing crystals glowed green hot. The ground shook with their fury. Direct hits, Vargard. The craft was not destroyed, but its orbit is decaying rapidly. It is entering the upper atmosphere.
Then the Theron's will has been done.
Probably sounds like the Voltan. Alright, let's see. What time am I looking at right now? 50? Okay. Look at my Necrons for a smidgen. Let's see. Skirmish deployment capacity by 1. +1 defense. Treyarch Praetorians to this Lord's Court. Actually, what is available? Can't really deal with that. There's that. There's that. Let's see. Nanoscarab swarm on target cell. Fuck yeah. So that's what that does. Provoked a transspatial portal, a reinforcement area. Interesting. Gain accelerated +2 movement. It looks like I might have to do that anyway. Alright. And... Might be better to have that. Alright, and then, let's see, for Amuka, increase skirmish deployment, add Praetorians, interesting. And +1 defense, we'll increase their court deployment. What else? Hickey. Adding Canoptic Wraiths. I think I have that already. Yep. No, I didn't. But increase them and increase with Wraiths. Increase skirmishing and give him swarms. Alright. And then Fakon. He's got the death mark, but I should also increase his unit capacity. Ooh, what else do we have here? Oh. Oh, stealth? Dominion nanoswarms. That might be good, actually. Oops. I guess I got... Let's see. Accelerated for Omnitech? Resurrection Orb. Might be better if he can move faster so he can resurrect better. And then... Obasis? I don't even remember using him. I might not have used him. But he's got... I'll give him stealth so ranged attacks don't do much. He might be able to be undefeatable. And, let's see. Heki? Staff of Light. He could... have heavy and bypass armor. He could benefit from that, actually. Alright. And then... Recovering Amunka. I'll give him... Recovers 1 HP. War Scythe, Tachyon Arrow. Let's see if he can use the transspatial portal better. And see how that works. Alright. I am at 54 minutes, and this should be a good stopping point because the next mission will take that much longer. And, in fact, I'm probably going to take a break, but rest assured, this is a fun game, and I look forward to getting more into it for the future. For those of you on YouTube, it has been a lovely Blastal Bond with Jackal Khan, and we will continue more Mechanicus later.